Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of Shoulda Turn Left. I'm Ben, Canadianized on the forums at The Canadianized on Twitter.
I'm Reilly, Spartan IR63 on the forums.
And this week we have a very special guest with us, the eternal president of Warmachine and Hordes.
That would be me, Menoth John. You may know me from such shows as Painting with Menoth John, From the Velvet Lounge with Proxy Brown, as well as various and sundry screen presences that may or may not be secret or interesting.
And
how you guys doing?
We are doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. I just got in from Madison, hanging out with my girlfriend, and now we're going to record all of this really high-tech stuff that we're going to break loose to the internet about how awesome Una 2 is.
Oh, yes. And this is going to be the final culmination of the Drunk Dojo lists that we created a few weeks ago. So I've already got Chromac 2 and Kaya 1 up. And now we finally get to bust out Una 2 versus the wonderful playtest faction MERPANDAS.
Yeah, MERPANDAS. Those guys are...
I feel like MERPANDAS I think MERPANDAS are a great way for us to really showcase the kind of design space that Una 2 brings to the table.
Oh, yes. Indeed. It was a match made in heaven. So, on that note, Reilly, you brought MERPANDAS.
I did.
What was your list?
So my list was Bumbles, Architect of Injustice, in his battle group. He's got a Mana TR, another Mana TR, 2 Shark to Punches, and a Blubber Cub. Solos, I've got 2 Fur Witch Sirens. This is my favorite name here.
Yes.
Boople Snoot, Disciple of the Abyss. A full unit of Bamberserkers, a full unit of Bamboozlers. And yeah, didn't matter what objective I brought.
Nope, I put them in the list, but I had already forgotten what scenario we played before. And
Don't the MERPANDAS come with their own special objective? Probably something the flirtable group of Urbanstein or something like that.
I think so. I think you're right.
Yes. And I'm bringing the Una 2 list created with Drunk Dojo, and it was Una 2, the Skyhunter, Druid Wilder, Storm Raptor, 2 Scarsfell Griffins, Tharn Ravager Shaman, Tharn Blood Trackers with Nuala, Max, and Warborn Skinwalkers Max with the Alpha, and I brought the Bunker Objective. Yeah. So now we can start watching the game, and if you can't tell already, holy Proxy City.
Yeah, I'll just go through and explain what things are real quick on the MERPANDAS side. So you'll see a Krios 3 model. That is Bumbles, because Bumbles is a large base. The 2 Reckoner chassis are your Mana TRs. You've got 2 Crusader chassis, which are going to be your Shark to Punches. You've got 1 Repenter. That's your Blubber Cub. You can see Resnick 1 up there at the top. That's Boople Snoot. You see this awkward group down here at the bottom of the screen that's like half Bastions, half Ogren Warmongers.
Yep.
Those are the Bamberserkers. I've got 2 Witch Dot Crocs, I think. That are the Fur Witch Sirens.
You've got a Witch Dot Croc and a Gatorman Boker from the Shamblers unit.
There's 2 Crocodiles. They're Sirens.
Yeah.
And then you'll see later on in the game a bunch of Ogren War Spears pop up somewhere on the board. And those are the Bamboozlers.
Yes. And Proxy's on my side. I have 2 Rotterhorn Griffins because I haven't painted. And I only own 1 Scarsfell. And then, well, Storm Raptor, a.k.a. Zapdos. It was either using my Pikachu amiibo or Charizard. So I went with Pikachu.
I think it's more appropriate. I mean, if you're going to go through the trouble of doing a proxy, you should at least give your opponent the opportunity to be able to draw something from the model that you've chosen. And I think that Pikachu is it's a bold choice. I have to put that out there. Pikachu, it does have Iron Tail, and the Storm Raptor does not, which is, I think, going to possibly cause some metagame to take place during the course of this.
Yes, I think you're right. And, for posterity's sake, we should probably go over what each of our warlocks are, because who knows how long the playtest faction is going to be available for.
Sure.
So let's go over Bumbles.
So Bumbles, he is a Speed 5, Strength 9, Mat 7, Rat 5, Def 13, Arm 18, Fury 6. He's got 32 War Beast points, large base, and he's got 18 boxes of damage. His feat is any models ending their activation in Bumbles control range suffer 1 point of damage, which is...
Ending their activation.
Ending activation, yeah. It doesn't matter where you start.
Let's keep this in mind when we get to his spell list.
Yeah, ending activation. Just rules he has. He's amphibious. He's tough. He has this thing called Lord of Tides, which at the end of his activation, you center a 5-inch AoE on him, and it's shallow water that remains in play for 1 round. He also has Unyielding, so he gains +2 arm and melee with an enemy. His weapon is a Thrown Orgoth Titan. That's his ranged weapon. It's a range 8, rate of fire 1, POW 15. It's magical. It has drag. Then it also has momentum.
Yeah.
Drag and momentum, you say?
Drag and momentum.
Wow. There you go.
Yeah. So you move backwards, then forwards.
Knock a second model down and then drag the first one back in.
It's pretty great. And then it's the same thing with his melee weapon, except it has smite whenever he's not throwing it. Then his spell list is Abuse, +2 speed and strength for 1 War Beast, D3 damage points, cost 2, range 6. Engine of Destruction, +2 speed, +4 strength, and +4 mat for 1 turn, cost 2.
+4 strength on a thrown weapon.
Oh yeah, it's great. Forked Lightning, cost 3, it's a POW 12, arcs into D3 consecutive models within 4 inches. Inhospitable Ground, 3 inches. Open terrain is rough terrain to enemy models, lasts for a round. And then Injustice, which is a 3 cost, it's an upkeep, and while in the spellcaster's control range, enemy models cannot give or receive orders.
So,
Wow.
yeah, so, real quick combo we realized. Injustice. Can't give or receive orders, so no press forward order for units. Combo that with Inhospitable Ground, which treats everything as rough terrain, so not only can units not run, but they're moving at half speed. And then he pops Feats, so if they end their activation inside Bumbles control area, moving half speed, not able to run, they die.
If they're 1-box models.
Yeah, don't bring 1-box models to this particular one.
And I have blood trackers with UA.
Well, if your opponent's going to tech against you, I mean, but thankfully, Una 2, with the design that I personally oversaw, really is has enough weapons to overcome such a broken-ass army like the MERPANDAS.
Yes, and by virtue of being in Signar, inhospitable, or not Signar, wow, that was weird. By virtue of being Circle, everything except Skinwalkers, when they're not charging, has Pathfinder, so Inhospitable Ground doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
And, alright, on to probably the best thing about this. We've got to talk about Una 2.
Oh, yeah. She's outstanding.
Oh, yes. So, Una 2, she is Speed 6, Strength 5, Mat 5, Rat 7, Defense 15, Armor 13, 16 Wounds, and Fury 7. She has a short sword that is half-inch range, POW 5, making for P plus S10. You should never use it, ever.
Done something wrong.
Yeah, because her gun is absolutely amazing. She kept her gun from her previous form, which means it's rate of fire 3, range of her control area. It went up to power 13, and Bird's Eye went from Una 1 to just being on Una herself, so it ignores the line of sight, basically. Intervening terrain, other models, cloud effects, it's great. And it has Black Penny.
Right. Well, when you're talking about the birds going up in POW, I think it's important to realize that this is Una 2 we're talking about here. The birds have grown
Yes.
from Una 1, and, they've been cooped up in the gun. But she's been feeding them, and she keeps them on a high protein diet. Eating their vitamins, doing a little bit of the Hulkamania, and so they went up in POW, and it's a hell of a gun. It's really what she brings to the party, I think.
Yes, it is. And for other stuff on the back of her card, she also has Field Marshal Countercharge.
Yuck.
So,
Yep.
With Scar Spells, that is a fun ability to have. Alright.
Indeed.
And Una 2's spell list. She has Snipe, which is wonderful. Great on blood trackers, not so great on her because you can't extend her control area with that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of scornergy going on there and within Circle. We call it Circle G now.
I like it. She has this wonderful spell that's just simply called Channeler Griffin. It is cost 2, ranged control area, and it, put simply, it's just select a Griffin in her battle group, and she can now channel spells through it.
It's in her control area. It's now it's a it's a flap node.
Exactly.
Not a flap node. It's a flap. I know how you guys, you kids today, with your rock and roll music. I had to make sure that I was for sure being clear about that.
Yeah, no kidding. It works great with her spell Chain Lightning, which we know from Signar. And Kruger 1 changed that now. She also has a spell Take Flight, cost 3, range 6. It's an upkeep, and it is +2 speed and parry for a model in her battle group. Which again, extended control area, that spell is just so much fun.
Yeah, your flap node is coming from downtown. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah. Speed 9 flap node. Deal with it.
Yep. She's a real spell slinger. There's no two ways about it.
No, she is. And another great spell to have with an extended control area is Manifest Destiny. So, all models in her battle group, in her control area, have basically signs of importance for attack and damage. Oh.
So I think we all know what happened to Scorn's Christmas. You know, when R3 got released and Scorn became an unplayable faction, or so the internet told me. Una 2 was the benefactor. Be honest about it.
Yeah, no kidding. And, well, with the change from Mark II to Mark III, people were trying to say that Circle Christmas is over. It's not over. It's still going.
It's just warmed up.
Yeah. Okay. And up in our game, we have gone past round 1 with all the boring running stuff, and blood trackers sniped trying to shoot at some things. I don't remember what. And we are now into round 2. The bamboozlers have...
Okay, the bamboozlers, you can see them up there.
Yeah.
Oh, here goes Booplesnoot.
Yes.
So Booplesnoot, I'll just read off the rules for Booplesnoot.
Just read off his icons.
Yeah, it's stupid. Where are you, Booplesnoot? You're here.
Yeah.
So here we go. Booplesnoot, Disciple of the Abyss. Speed 7, Strength 8, Mat 8, Rat 6, Def 14, Arm 18.
Go to the quick abilities before his activation's done.
Damage 8, Quick abilities, Amphibious, Parry, Stealth, Tough, Acrobatics, Apparition, Gang Fighter, Quick Work, and Sprint.
Okay, he has Quick Work on a range 1, P+SS11, Weapon Master.
And he's got 2 of them.
Yep.
And they have RAM. And then his gun is a 10-inch spray that has this thing called Burster. When this attack boxes a living or undead model, center a 5-inch AoE on it, then remove the model from play. Models in the AoE are hit and suffer an unboostable POW 10 corrosion damage. This damage is not considered to have been caused by attack. And it also has Trick Shot, which means if I directly hit a model, choose another model within 4 inches of the model hit, and it suffers an unboostable POW 10 magical attack. The point of origin for this damage is the model hit.
Yep, Trick Shot. Here comes the Quick Work Shot.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Trick Shot and RFPs and centers an AoE that does damage on a 10-inch spray.
Sounds like they spent a lot of time around the table coming up with that one.
I know, right?
This is, there's a sad reality to all of this. About 2 years ago, they legalized marijuana in Seattle. For recreational use. And that playtest sessions got a whole lot hazier.
No kidding. Oh, man. Oh.
True story. When I'm in Seattle working for Starbucks, I will walk back from the headquarters building back to my hotel, and you will pass 3 dispensaries on your way in a 4-block area.
Oh, goodness.
For real,
wow. That's crazy. Okay, so, Booplesnoot. We are still in Booplesnoot's activation, taking care of Skinwalkers. Goodness.
I'm just sitting here rolling damage on things.
I don't understand how this game took so long. This guy is a one-man... I mean,
He
You know,
he is a one-man.
Ooh,
Yeah,
there's this guy.
I know, right?
One-man wrecking machine. And then he
Yeah.
sprints back and hides behind the wall
Yeah, of course.
Calm
Because
down.
to make him Def 17, Arm 18 with 8 boxes and tough.
and stealth.
And stealth.
Was it Tartarus combined with Nicaea?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what we decided.
Yeah.
But the damn spray, a 10-inch spray that then all of a sudden starts dropping AoEs on things on top of it. What?
Kills so many models.
Yeah, and the trick shot,
mean,
it bounces off. So if there happens to be
gosh.
something that's outside of the AoE, oh, guess what? You're still not safe.
Jesus.
No.
Asker.
Yeah. Oh, and
Play
it's
testing.
and even then
Trying
against
to warm up the bird gun. That's all I got to say.
I know, right? And against tough models, you can have the trick shots go into other models under the spray, so that when they tough, they're knocked down, and then you do the other damage roll, and they're dead anyways. Right.
By the way, during playtesting on Una 2, we referred to getting killed by the bird gun as getting peckered.
Quite the impressive feat from a female.
Well, you know, we don't judge when we do playtest.
No.
And, you know, if that's where if that's how she's going to roll, then, you know, God bless her.
Yeah, Manifest Destiny with the Storm Raptor is fun. Just saying.
So here, I think a Shark to Punch is just charged
It's corner.
Griffin.
It's one of the more corner case spells out there, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. But when you have speed 9 things, it's no longer corner case.
I honestly don't know how to play Protectorate without Durant, too. I literally can't build a list with without Durant, too, which is hard because he's a caster. If you're going to play on something that requires more than one list, you show your TL 2 lists with Durant, too, and he's like, what? Come on. In this game?
Yeah, there may not be character restrictions anymore, but that's still not how it works.
Oh, misunderstanding, John.
Yes.
So what is the proxy base attacking, and what is that?
So that's a Shark to Punch.
Okay.
And he was attempting to beat a Griffin to death.
Yeah.
And he failed, which
Yes,
is
he
okay,
did.
I suppose. It's still unfortunate. My gigantic shark with octopus tentacles was unable to kill the Griffin. I think that would be rather easy, to be fair. The tentacles would just kind of like reach out and Davy Jones him and like drag him in, and then he'd just eat him.
Fact is that Griffin doesn't watch anime, so
No.
you know,
No, that Griffin does
it's
not.
tentacles. If a new icon is going to show up on the Shark Puncher's card when it finally releases, it's going to have little tentacles with an X through it. I mean, or with a slash through it means it's immune to tentacles.
Oh no, the Hellmouth! Oh.
Players hate it. Yeah. Over here at Privateer Press, we're just waiting to clear out the Hellmouth warehouse, and then we're going to introduce that icon into the game.
Yeah, well,
Bitches.
I'm sure you're about ready to do the same thing with Sentry Stones, considering every Bradagus player invested in at least 1 or 2 of those, and then with the new edition, every Circle player has at least 2.
Yeah.
But
Cassius is being outlawed from the game.
no!
Wormwood is literally going to be retconned out of the entire story.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
I'm going to take the whole Circle community in one fell swoop down to a 1-caster loadout.
And that caster's Una too?
Oh, yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Get your pre-orders in at Discount Games Incorporated.
Yes.
Tell Jay that Menoth John sent you.
All right. Now for the other interesting thing that happens during this turn. Was it Bamboozlers? Did they just walk? They have Assault, but I don't see you rolling dice.
But I didn't roll dice. They probably just walked on.
Oh, no, I slapped it over to my clock already. Yeah, they just walked. Something interesting about Bamboozlers is there is a glaring error on the playtest sheet for them that you don't realize until you actually build a list with them.
That is?
There's no FA printed for them.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Bring them all.
Yeah. So I think
like 40K players do.
I know, right?
I think what we ended up doing is we looked at the fact that they had ambush, and then went through the rest of the factions and found things that have ambush, and just looked at what their FA was, and
Yeah, and every other ambushing unit we found was FA2.
FA2, yeah.
So we decided to go with that.
I mean, I don't know why I'd want to bring a second unit of bamboozlers. I mean, just to be fair, MERPANDAS are dirt
assault
cheap.
knockdown?
Yes, but I mean, if I'm playing on a clock, I don't want to have that many models.
No, okay, fine.
I mean, MERPANDAS are dirt cheap here. I'm running 5 beasts and 2 full 10-man units in 75 points.
Yes.
I was actually going to ask that question. It's like, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of frickin' MERPANDAS out on that table.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is a legitimate 75-point list with MERPANDAS.
In fact, I think
you're 2 points down.
I think I'm 2 points down at 73 points.
That's legitimate quotation, son.
Yes.
You put that legit straight up into air quotes.
Legitimate. As legitimate as a playtest faction can be.
Yeah. Totally legit.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so if I remember right, Una 2 has walked up. She has put her birds into the Shark to Punch to try to free up, make life easier for the Griffin, even though...
Yeah.
Oh, it has take flight, so it's got parry anyways.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Popped her feet, which is irrelevant for the stuff that does on her battle group, because War Beast gains stealth, which Scarsfells are already stealth, and Zapdos can't gain it.
And to be fair, the zombie doesn't necessarily care about stealth.
Yeah.
A little bit of circle you.
A little bit. But the other half of her feat is why it's amazing, and enemy models activating in her control area suffer -2 Mat and Rat. So suddenly my Scarsfells are defense 17. Zapdos goes to defense 14. That's kind of great.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's a good feat.
Yeah. I'm also looking at this going, all right, Reilly doesn't have too much in the zone. Let's see if I can clear it. And I've got Una 2 in there, so going to try to dominate the zone for 2 points. With Take Flight, I think I do have a Scarsville that could get to Bumbles right now if I cleared enough stuff off and do that. So I'm debating doing that as well. But what, you have 2 transfers on him right now, I think?
I've got 2 transfers on him at the moment, and he would be armed 20. Def 14? Def 13. Sorry.
Yeah,
Def 13.
Def 13.
Armed 20, and I have 18 boxes and tough.
Yeah. Manifest Destiny isn't going to make up that much, so into units and killing things, it will eventually go. Also, Snipe on Blood Trackers that are activating right now is pretty sweet and super legit. Thank you, John.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we did our best. I mean, we looked at the options that Circle has for guns and things like that. And one of the things that was, I talked to Jason and I said, "Hey, Stink," I call him Stink, and he and I go way back place in the thing, and we'll never forget it. And I said, those circle guns aren't what they ought to be. And he said, what about Snipe? We completely fucked the troll players by making Far Strike a self-animus. Why don't we toss a little bit of that Snipe action out at the circle? And I was like, Jason, that would be nice for them. So that's what they did,
Yeah.
And the circle players don't say I never did anything for you. Because remember when you go to the ballot box, oh, that's right, we're not having another election for president of Warmachine ever again.
Nope.
President for life. Move over, Kim Jong-un.
Well, you know what? I'm young enough. I can wait it out.
Hey. Don't pray for death.
Yeah, I'm just doing that as a bit of a callback anyways.
Y'all know how I became president, right? There was one
I don't
other guy
exactly.
from New York, and he dropped out of the race, and I won. Boom. I voted for myself. It was a small election. But there was minimal fraud, I promise.
Yeah.
Minimal fraud.
Minimal fraud. All right. Oh, right. That was Bumble's feet turn.
Yeah, Bumble's
so
feet
all the blood trackers I just shot are now dead.
Well, at least they got to shoot.
Yeah, they did get to shoot. They did some decent damage to their prey. What, I did one of the Manatiars? Or
I think you prayed one of the Shark Punches, actually.
That's right, I did pray one of the Shark Punches, and he's almost dead at this point. Oh, hey, I can see your screen. He's got 3 boxes left.
Yeah, you did a lot of damage to him.
Yeah, not too shabby with a unit where 2 models couldn't attack. And in goes Zapdos!
Yeah.
In goes...
Pikachu!
Alright, time to attempt to kill a Shark to Punch with Manifest Destiny. Which is no joke. No joke at all. Oh...
Yeah, I think you end up clearing the Shark to Punch off. I can't remember, but I think you do because I think you kill him. I'm just like, oh sure, I'll take that 3 Fury, whatever.
Yeah. Either I don't remember. Either I killed him or I left him so hurt it didn't really matter.
I think you killed him.
You killed him. I could see your
left.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
And,
he's dead.
Yep. Manifest Destiny did his
sitting-
job,
I'm
and it
sitting
looks like
here the
I
whole
spent
time.
1 Fury.
Yeah, I'm sitting here the whole time thinking really hard because I play Warmachine. I don't really own playable amounts of any Horde's army, and I'm here playing a Horde's army, so I'm thinking really hard. How do I use Fury again? What do I do with Fury? How does this work? Wait, I don't get a power up? What?
Just run your beast till you win. That's all you have to do for Hordes.
Ah,
Sounds about right.
Run them hot till you win.
Yes.
sounds like Legion.
Once upon a time.
Indeed. Oh, hey. So this proxy base, there are... What is that unit called?
The Bam Berserkers.
The Bam Berserkers. That's right. The 3 in the back were outside of Una's control area. So I decided to send the Scarsfell in to try to deal with all 3 of them. Had to charge, and oh yeah, they have tough. That was
Tough. Everything except the beasts in MERPANDAS has tough.
Yeah, they're like another Trollblood army in that.
They're playtesting to see if another faction can be completely destroyed by the new tough rule.
Yeah, except this faction's way better than Trolls.
Oh yeah,
There is
definitely.
that.
Because they also all have innate amphibious, which doesn't matter too
Oh.
much in most games, but in this game, I was like, oh hey, I have a large thing of water right here.
Yeah, there's water on both sides of the table, so it works out.
I know, because I set the table up.
yes, you did. It was a fun table to play on. So let's see, my Skinwalkers aren't doing anything yet.
No, you cleared
Oh,
off
here
all
they
of
go.
those Bam Berserkers.
Yeah, I cleared off the Bamzerkers. So all the ones that are left are inside Una's feet. So yeah, you did do a good deal of damage on that Scarsfell, so I don't care if he dies next turn. He's done his job at this point. He's soaked up attacks. He's gotten in there. He's killed things.
Yeah.
I'm more or less ignoring your
Bamboozlers?
bamboozlers, yes. Good grief. It's like learning convergence. What is everything called?
Donganator.
Yes.
If it's convergence, every model is called Donganator.
And that's a pretty accurate description of how they look. Oh, here we go. Here's the other Scarsfell clearing out the zone. So at the end of this turn, I will be up 2 control points to 0.
Manifest Destiny is it's one of those corner case spells that when you can cast it and get it off, it can be a difference maker on a turn or 2.
Yes, it can. And when you have extremely
Can't even
fast
take it.
melee beasts to use it with,
I was playing I was playing Durant 2 at the LGS the other day, and like man, I know it's like I don't even miss the choir.
wow. Well, yeah, Manifest Destiny would give
It helps.
The
It helps
hit
fix
buff.
that. Yeah, it helps fix that.
I put the choir in there though because
Because
if it's good, it can only get better. Choir, but I did. I do miss the +2. I mean,
so does every
my Jack's
player.
hitting at will. But it's like, man, what's this missing shit all about? This is no good.
You're telling me my Reckoners aren't Rat 7? My Reckoners
No,
have
you know
to
what,
miss?
Dude, they could take the Reckoner and put it down to Mat 4 for all I care. Just give me the choir back, and I'll play all the other shit I used to play with. whatever. They just, trick players. They're gonna bitch.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. So my shaman shot his version of chain lightning, which might actually be chain lightning into the bamboozlers, and that's how I dealt with them.
Yeah, you killed several of them.
Yeah, and stupid stealth on Boople Snoot. I can't even.
Yeah, Boople Snoot.
Yeah, couldn't even get
He's
there.
the best.
He is really, really good.
He's the best.
Oh, and something we forgot about Boople Snoot this game is he has apparition.
I know. I didn't even play him with apparition in this game.
He didn't need it.
Because I played him. I played these guys the very next day at the LGS, the local game store, whatever you want to call it. And
Twin
Boople
Sons
Snoot,
Comics and Games, they support us.
it's good stuff. I like them. But I was playing a much smaller game with the MERPANDAS against a Signar player, and Boople Snoot in one turn erased a whole min unit of long gunners.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
With just off of his spray.
Because I didn't charge anybody.
Yeah.
Or get into melee with anybody. I just sprayed and was like, okay, I hit him, and I hit him, and I hit him, and I bounce here, and I bounce here, and I bounce here, and the rest of the AoEs take care of business. You no longer have long gunners.
Yeah, and tossed a leap into Haley 1.
Oh, yeah, and I tossed a leap into Haley 1. That's right.
Because why not?
Well, then that makes it okay.
Yes. Yeah, it was a Haley 1 player. There's, no complaints, nothing wrong about that. Ay.
Nah, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yes. All right, Reilly, what are you doing?
Well, you feeded, so I think I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to clear some stuff whilst having, because it's what, -2
Matt
and Rat? Yeah, so I'm sitting here thinking, I need to be able to hit things.
Yes.
How do I hit things? Cool enough, I have assaulting knockdown models that aren't inside your feet range.
Yeah, you are spread out well more than enough to control that part.
And so I'm looking here saying, if I can get them into some of the warp skin...
Warpborn skinwalkers.
Yeah, those guys. And knock them down, well, that'll be easy for Boople Snoot to come over and Boople Snoot them.
Yes, his name is now a verb.
Sure, why not? I know I need to get rid of that griffin there. And if I can clear the other griffin, that would be super cool too. Just because it leaves you on one beast. Granted, that beast is
A wonderful beast named
a
Storm
Pikachu.
Raptor.
Which Pikachu is a beast. To be fair, he's the only one that stuck through the entire time. Is Pikachu in that series.
Yes.
But not like I watched that or anything. But yeah, so
I
that's.
totally watched.
But
And I'm like easily twice your age.
I'm wondering how many of us didn't watch it in our whole community.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, we're a bunch of nerds.
It's entirely and completely fair. I still buy the games and when I feel bad, go on Netflix and watch the first season
There you go.
in one sitting. But that's okay. Yeah, so I'm sitting here trying to figure out how am I going to clear things because you did just score 2 points, and
So you got to make sure you can test the zone.
I really don't want to lose on scenario because, yeah, I'd rather make you kill Bumbles than you lose on scenario. So,
Well, Bumbles doesn't contest, so I don't have to kill him.
but I'd rather get other things into contest and make you just have to kill Bumbles in
Yeah,
order
okay.
to win.
Fair.
At this point, how many Merpanda beasts are there left? I see the was it 2 Reckoners sitting there?
I've got 4, so
Yes.
Okay.
got 3 heavies and a light. Oh, and the other nice thing, the light has submerge,
That's
so
right.
Bumbles can just submerge and not be shot by anything, which is cool.
Got it.
Yeah. So pointless for blood trackers to ever pray Bumbles because they're never going to get that benefit. If they got into melee, something's gone a little bit wrong.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But
So I think here we did the assaults with the
yes.
bamboozlers trying to knock some people down, which they do a decent enough job.
Yeah. The proxy token over in front of the bamboozlers is where Boople Snoot is going to be
Yes,
in the future.
that's where Boople Snoot's going to end up, because
there he is.
unfortunately Boople Snoot doesn't have Pathfinder,
Ha ha. Can't charge over the wall.
so I can't charge over a wall, but I can just walk my 7 inches
Yeah.
to get into combat with a knockdown and take care
With
of
Weapon Master.
with Weapon Master, and I have 2 of them.
We're gonna have to errata that and give it to Pathfinder.
Yes. We need more icons on his card. He needs
Yeah.
all of them.
There just needs to be a straight line of icons across the top of the card. I don't care if some of them don't actually mean anything. They just need to be there.
They need to be all icons and then a blank rest of the card. Nothing on the back at all. No text like Crusader Jack. You know?
Well, that would tone down his gun a lot.
Yeah, that would tone down his gun, unless you just make up icons for what his gun does.
Yeah. Okay.
And so in order to play the character, you have to have a working memory of every icon in the game.
The icon for the gun is just a middle finger.
I like it.
Yeah, Boople Snoot. So Boople Snoot just killed things and then ran away and hid behind the wall again.
Stupid stealth cover. Duh.
Yeah.
More than 4 inches away from anything. No.
And the fact that he has 8 boxes.
I know, right? Seriously, Tartarus and Nicaea somehow did the Dragon Ball Z fusion thing.
Their love child.
Their love child was a merpanda. How awkward. There's some weird genetics in that family.
Nicaea's all lonely because her husband got whacked in the war. In rolls Tartarus, and the bad 70s music cues. You're looking quite handsome today, Mr. Undead Algrim guy.
Is that an axe in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Boom. Wow. 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 Wow.
Okay. Are we in Bamzerkers now?
I think
Yes,
the
we are.
Bamzerkers have swung on your griffin. And
Yes, they are swinging on my
They
griffin.
killed him because
That's right. The first two missed. The last
first
guy
two missed,
hit.
and the last guy because the last guy wasn't in the feet.
Yeah.
The other two were in the feet. The last guy wasn't, and the shark to punch had done enough to clear that off.
Yep.
Oh, and then he
you managed
berserks
to
on
miss
his
your
own
own
guy
guy.
and manages to not hurt him because they have berserk, hence the name Bam Berserker. Just in
Yeah.
case you missed that.
And yay, Amphibious doesn't slow you down in that puddle to get into the zone at all.
Nope. It's great.
Yeah.
So here, this is one of the mana TRs. I'm going up. I think I boosted to hit here.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause he has-
my birdie's effectively defense 17.
Yeah, well, but he also he has a... What does he have? He can knock you down if he crits with something.
Oh,
He has crit knockdown on his gore. So, like, he
that's right.
uses his horns and hits you. And I crit,
And you
rolling
crit.
2 6s, which is great.
And I am sad.
And then I roll a lot of damage.
And at only armor 13, that is a really lot of damage. Yeah, you two shot him.
Which...
Oh, that's what it was. I just picked him up because you had 2 more initial attacks, and if you rolled snake eyes on both, he was still dead.
Yeah, which was actually kind of problematic because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, like, Fury-wise. I was like, okay, so I'm going to spend this much, and I'm going to be able to generate this much, and then he goes and just uses 1 Fury, and I'm like,
Well, that happened.
okay, then.
Just rile him. Whatever.
Yeah. Or see if he can do something with his other beasts and rile those.
I think that's
I mean-
what I end up doing. I think.
Yeah, I've slept since then.
Yeah.
So,
All I remember is this game was a heck of a lot of fun to play.
it
took a really
it was
long-
so ridiculous.
A really long time.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, I was
It did
entirely
not go to clock.
completely okay. No, it didn't. It didn't.
No.
It almost
I-
does.
What, there was like 5 seconds left?
5 seconds left on my side of the clock, yeah.
Like maybe, yeah, I think it was less than 10 seconds total left. But yeah, it did not go to clock. Yeah, you're just spreading out, contesting the
Oh
zone
no!
and making
Here
that annoying.
I'm taking the other mana TR because the mana TR has a gun. It's like a water squirt thing.
Oh,
that
that's
has blind,
right.
and so he has knockdown skinwalkers,
Skinwalkers.
and so I shoot his knockdown skinwalkers and blind them, so they just can't do anything the next turn.
Yep.
It's great.
Gotta forfeit one thing to stand up, gotta forfeit the other thing to blind. They're doing nothing. Is you jerk.
Ringlet style.
Yeah, there you go. Oh man. But
Oh, here goes Bumbles.
yeah, so concealment if I can get to him, and he submerges anyways.
Yeah, I submerge. I abuse somebody.
Oh, you abuse the.
Did I abuse the other?
Not the blubber cub, the other manatee.
I abused the other manatee.
Or wait, no.
I think. Well, I just abused.
No, that's the
someone.
other shark to punch. You've used both manatee-ars, haven't you? One manatee-ar killed a griffin, the other one shot.
Yeah, so I must have abused
So-
the shark to punch. Yeah.
Yes.
It's the only thing I can think. That's right, because the shark punches have prey, so I think I'm going to charge my prey target here in a second, which is Pikachu.
Yep.
Or the Storm Raptor,
The Pokemon.
the Pokemon.
Gotta catch them all.
The one thing that isn't like the others.
Yes.
And there he goes, 13 inches.
Yeah. Yeah, with abuse, that thing is fast.
He is fast.
I thought Speed 7 was fast. Oy. But that's okay. You probably aren't going to kill Zapdos, and I have Take Flight, so parry! Whee!
Yeah, that's true.
Not as worried.
Also, at this point in time, I'm at 10.5 minutes left on my clock,
Yes, you are.
while you're at 26 minutes.
And let's see.
There might be a
You
slight
are-
disparity there.
You are first player, though, right?
Yes.
That's 16 minutes. Yeah, as long as I play fast, there's a disparity there.
It's true, as long as you play fast.
But you also don't have too much left. You've got
But I mean,
this guy, the Blubber Cub, and your two fur witches.
But I mean, to be fair, I did a decent amount of damage onto your Storm Raptor. You can see
You did.
the screen right there.
Yep.
That's
No
pretty-
aspects went out, but you did do a good chunk of damage.
That's what matters. Doing damage. Moral victories, I always
Yeah.
say.
The Blubber Cub has a spray.
Yeah, he does. Remember, it's that really
What's his-
awkward spray that doesn't make any sense. It's a spray 8, POW 8, but has decap.
Oh, that's right. You know,
Great. So it's a spray mage hunter assassin.
yes, but it's only POW 8, not Weapon Master or anything, so
Oh.
it's actually not that great because you still have to break armor. It's not like an armor-piercing POW 8, which would be terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like the, the hunter gun that's only like...
POW 6.
It's like POW 6, or is it POW 6 or is it POW 8?
I think it's POW 6.
It's like range 14 POW 6, but it's got armor pierce, so it doesn't really care.
Yeah, so it'll still hurt things. POW 8 boosting, you still aren't going to do as much damage.
So here you go. Your turn. You have one
Blood Tracker
left
that
alive.
survived because that feat is ridiculous.
One Blood Tracker.
I'm kind of happy I only brought one single wound unit.
I don't know how this goes down to 5 seconds on both sides of the clock with a 25-minute, a 18-minute disparity on the clock right now.
I don't remember either. I just remember it happened.
Yep.
Okay, that's cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
What are you thinking here with Una 2 at this point? I mean, you've got the assaulting guys on the side there. Are you thinking about clearing them off with some Bane Lightnings, or what are
Yeah.
you thinking about?
The Shaman, drew a Wilder Charge, because why not? An extra attack is an attack.
It's like charging choir.
Yeah, I know, right? And, she actually brought him down to a tough check.
I think.
Amazing.
Yeah, she does. I remember that.
Yeah. And then you have that.
Oh yeah, the Bamboozlers have Stumbling Drunk. So they tough and they don't get knocked down and they just wander randomly around the board.
Yeah. That was not fun to deal
These
with.
guys have so many rules that I don't remember.
But yeah, the Thorn Ravager Shaman has Battle Wizard, so I'm going to have him charge, and hopefully, the Bamboozler won't tough, and then I can Chain Lightning stuff. Una 2 needs to back off in order to survive.
Run away!
Yeah. fast beasts, not okay. And chances are that
Yeah, I think you
the
choose
shark
to
to punch
ignore
that's
that.
up front.
I think you choose to ignore that shark to punch.
Yeah.
And so if Una 2 hasn't backed away, the shark to punch, like I don't even need to abuse the shark to punch to get him there because he's
No, but I was going to try to put skinwalkers in his way to slow you down at least.
skinwalkers.
Hey, armor 18 with unyielding.
Eh.
But still, Una 2 is going after going after bamboozlers and stupid tough checks and stumbling drunk and oh my goodness, plans go out the window with that kind of stuff. I put take flight on Zapdos so that he can. Here we go.
So this is
Perry.
This is an assassination run for all of you who are wondering.
Yes. Zapdos goes. He's going for the kill. This came so close too. What am I looking up?
I think.
Oh, I'm looking up dice.
Yeah, we're looking up the odds of what this assassination attempt is going to be. I think it ends up being like what a 50.
Yeah. What is it? I needed 8s to hit, something like that.
I was def 13. You were rat
5
or mat 5.
Yeah, so I need 8s to hit. I was looking up the odds of whether or not I needed to boost.
Yeah.
Did you not cast Manifest Destiny?
I did have Manifest Destiny, and those were the odds I was still looking at.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Manifest Destiny was there. I think it was like a 52% chance of it succeeding. So
yeah, give me a sec. I'll look up the odds again.
So it was like it was a coin flip, I think.
Yeah. Statistics.
So here's poor Bumbles just taking a beating from a giant furry electric rat.
Yeah. So see, an 8+ with Signs of Portents or Manifest Destiny is a 68.05 chance on 2d6, and it goes to 94.29% on 3d6.
Yeah.
So since 2 dice, it was high enough. I figured I didn't have to boost and
yep. And
go for all the E-leaps.
I think I had 2 transfers on him as well.
Yes.
So I transferred some of the stuff. As you can tell, he doesn't have a whole lot of boxes left.
Yeah,
we go to shake hands,
and then realize, wait, you have tough.
I need toughs, and the game continues.
Yeah. And I have nothing else to get to him because Una backed off. You're submerged, so oh, no, you weren't submerged. That's right, I do shoot you. And I needed something high, and I didn't get it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Bumbles is at 1 box.
Yeah, Bumbles is at a box.
But was he knocked down from getting from his top?
Yes, he was knocked down.
So he hits,
the shot hits. He's high enough armor that the blood tracker couldn't break it.
Yeah, I'm arm 18 and you're only POW 9. So rolling, I think you rolled.
Yeah, I needed
2 2s I think you rolled 2 2s and a 1.
Yeah, well, I rolled a 2 1, and it doesn't matter what the third die was. I'm not breaking armor with that.
Yeah.
So I should have shot at you with Una.
Yeah.
That would have actually ended the game right there. But mistakes were made. So on to Skinwalkers.
And I think after the game we both agreed it was a good game. Like there was no upset about anything in the game.
No.
Well, we spent a lot of time playtesting Una too, and I was very thankful to get the opportunity to reveal Una 2 on a show there a couple weeks back, and I think that this really goes to show the kind of playtesting that Privateer has going on these days, that we can create something like Una 2 and still have it be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, and this is the most fun I've had playing Warmachine and Hordes in quite a long time. This was so ridiculous.
It's true. But I think at this point you're at 12 and a half minutes.
Yes.
So
yes,
you've used
I start at 26, so I've used 14.
14 minutes. So as you can see, the time is running down.
Yeah. Well, when you go for an assassination run and other things fall apart, takes a little bit of time in the tank to make sure the run has a decent chance, and then you got to figure out everything else. So, wow, my phone is going crazy. Um, what was it? I don't think I've done my shaman yet.
No, because I think the shaman.
There's a tough check. There he dies.
Yeah,
Yeah, get battle wizard.
Yeah, because you kill, and then I think you arc lightning or fork lightning or chain lightning or something.
Whatever it is. This is the first time I played the shaman in Mark III. He's actually pretty good.
So no tough there. He dies.
No. Oh, that's right. The Skinwalker killed one.
Yeah, Skinwalker kills one.
The shaman killed the other. And since you will get to, stumbling drunk off of whatever I hit with Chain Lightning if it doesn't die, I go for the guy that can't move very far.
Yeah.
Because the leaps aren't created by an attack, so there's no stumbling drunk off those. And, hey, look. Stuff died. Yay!
Yeah, stuff dies. He's stumbling drunks backwards.
And on to your turn.
Yeah, pulling some fury.
Yeah, so no CPs scored this turn. It's still 2-0.
Yep. And I'm sitting here going...
And there's a Zapdos in the middle of 3 heavies and
Bumbles.
Yeah,
I'm sitting here going, Una's only beast is right here, and I have plenty of things to go kill it.
Yep.
I'm not going to complain.
Oh, hey, beer run.
There's beer.
And Boople Snoot. Oh, crazy Boople Snoot.
Yep. So here we go.
Oh, you're not even going for melee this time.
I don't think I could get to anybody in melee, because I can't charge.
No. Haha.
And so, yeah. So here we go. Spraying, bouncing stuff off of people. Why not?
Yep. Leap into the alpha. Yeah, so if you can clear the Skinwalkers and Zapdos, then you can easily go up 2 control points.
Oh, yeah. I think actually...
And that puts me in quite a pickle.
Yep. That causes problems, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think Boople Snoot kills anybody. Yeah.
I don't think he really needs to.
He didn't. I think he was just hurting people. I think.
Well, you've got a Manatee art going into Zapdos right now.
Yeah.
So, decent Matt. Oh, wow. He's already hurt.
Mm-hmm. Well, because I had done plenty of damage with the Sharkta Punch.
Yeah.
To him earlier. And the Manatee art also has puncture, so you just take an auto point.
And then a damage roll comes.
Yeah, and then the damage roll comes. And so I think I'm able to clear
there he
off
goes.
Zapdos with just one.
Yep.
One unfortunate Manatee art, which is great. The Sharkta Punch here slides over so he can get everybody. He wants to kill some stuff.
He does.
He does.
Oh, Boople Snoot wasn't able to sprint away. Hooray!
Yeah, no, Boople Snoot was unable to sprint, which is okay. Because I think I end up clearing both of those guys out of the way.
Yep. Sharkta Punch didn't even need Fury to do it.
Nah. The Blubber Cub goes up just to be there.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Oh, this is what I do.
Bumbles does kill something.
Yeah, so Bumbles goes ahead and uses his momentum drag gun thing.
So wrong. So, haha, not far enough to hit the alpha.
I drag you back. You're knocked down.
Yep.
I hit you.
And dead.
I kill you. I clear the zone.
Yep. So you're going to be up 2 control points to...
I'll be up
2-2.
I'll be up 2-2.
And an attempt to try to kill the alpha.
Mm-hmm. I might as well.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right?
And now I have so few models on the table.
Yeah, and it's a charging Weapon Master, so I think I end up picking you up because they're Weapon Masters on their little Pound 9 skinning knives.
Yeah. I have so few models.
So I do this.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't think you activated your Fur Witches. That's right. No, you just went forfeit movement action, and slapped clock. You didn't even care at that point.
I couldn't be bothered to actually do that.
And I have to... And you are camping a lot of transfers.
I'm camping a lot of transfers, yeah. It's true.
So,
and I have 4 beasts all in the zone, plus Bumbles, because Bumbles is in the zone. You've got...
I have Una, Wilder, Shaman, and a Blood Tracker. That still has Snipe.
Yeah, because the Blood Tracker was up keeping Snipe the whole time.
Oh, the Wilder, yeah. Free upkeeps.
Yeah.
Might as well have them. So, yeah, this is where my clock runs down. Trying to figure out how do I have a chance of winning? How do I not clock myself?
Because there are acceptable times to go into the tank. 9 minutes left on the clock is generally not one of those times.
Well, when it's a matter of win or lose. Una's gun does have Black Penny, so I can charge a Blood Tracker in before she activates and see what that does.
Yeah, I was fairly certain you weren't gonna kill.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get that.
I was fairly certain you weren't gonna kill. Well, you weren't gonna kill the prey target. I was pretty certain you weren't gonna kill Bumbles either. Because I was sitting on 4 transfers.
Yeah,
and had 2 beasts that didn't have any fury on them and were basically unhurt.
Yeah, so I mean, I have 2 Chain Lightnings, 3 Birds of Prey shots, and a Blood Tracker. So odds are slim, but there is a possibility I could kill him.
Yeah.
Odds are very slim, but there's a possibility. Yeah, I don't think I couldn't get the Shaman into you, so he just kind of goes in for a bit more crowd control. What did I have Una do exactly? I don't remember what I had Una do.
I don't remember these last few minutes of the game, to be fair. She runs over and hides behind the...
Oh, yeah. Go for staying alive. Oh, that's what the plan was.
Yeah,
I'm going to have the Blood Tracker in the zone to stop you from scoring this turn. And then next turn, I'm going to try to send in a Shaman and or Wilder. I'm just going to see what I can do. I did get to move the Prey token.
Yep, because you killed...
That's right, because Bird's Eye, I see through the forest.
And
going for the...
Yeah, you're just shooting and killing things right now.
Going to try to kill Berserkers. Because if I can kill those, get the Blood Tracker in to charge, and quick work off of them.
Yeah.
It's even better if I can get the Prey token moved for that.
Yeah.
But I think I forgot about your guys having Tough.
Yeah, because the dude that you shoot toughs.
Yeah.
You go in to kill somebody, and I think he toughs.
Yep.
Which is quite obnoxious.
Plan is going horribly wrong, but I'm contesting the zone.
Yeah.
All right. Wilder goes to survive and pass the clock.
Yeah, pass the clock. So I'm sitting here going, I've got a minute and a half. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Yep. Score is 2-2.
Yep. I don't even remember what I'm rolling here.
Frenzy check.
Was that a frenzy check?
That was a frenzy check.
Yeah, he frenzies onto Bumbles, which I transfer onto the other Mana TR, I think is how that works out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, curse you, transfers.
Yeah, really. It's great. The Mana TR goes up.
Time to punch a Blood Tracker.
Boost it to hit. I just need to hit. I puncture. Dies.
And everything else just forfeit stuff.
Yep.
So, what, you spent 1 Fury?
I spent 1 Fury.
Yeah, for the transfer?
For the transfer. And I also generated 1 Fury.
Yep.
For the boost.
Isn't there a rule in Steamroller now that a turn has to take 30 seconds?
Minimum 15, actually.
Yeah, minimum 15. Okay. And I started that turn at a minute 44. So I took...
Yeah. And
not to be a dick, but couldn't you have taken your Wilder, run it into the zone, turn it back over to him, run the Shaman on the other side of somewhere safe, back into the woods where it's sitting right there?
No, because at this point he's already up 4 points to 2. So all he has to do is clear the zone one more time, and he wins anyways.
Got it.
Yeah.
I don't even think I need to do that. I could have run the Fur Witch Siren up to that bottom. Or
Yeah.
is that just a dominate one?
It's a dominate one.
Okay. Yeah, so I had to clear the zone.
We shook hands earlier because I realized it was impossible to win on scenario.
Yeah.
But we decided to play it out anyways.
We roll it out.
We were having fun, so
There's 40
why
minutes
not?
left. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. So in goes the Wilder.
Una 2 is serious business, guys. You got to play this to win it.
Oh yeah,
That's
exactly.
what
And
from the forum.
yep, and there we go. I am at 4 seconds.
That's
what you did.
Yeah,
You just ran over.
I run Bumbles. I wait my 15 seconds.
Yeah,
and
did your
clock.
15 seconds, and there you go. 9 minutes left, or 9 seconds left on the clock. Scenario victory for MERPANDAS.
Nice, well played.
Yeah.
So is it time to let the audience in on the joke?
Yeah, we've gotten this far. We might as well.
Yeah.
All right. So, funny thing happened on the way to the episode that Ben was on, standing with Menoth John. I put a poll up for the show every time that we do the show, and I was asking, because Ben wanted to do Drunk Dojo for Circle. I was asking, well, what caster should we do it for? And not even realizing that Una 2 wasn't even a thing yet. I put up Una 2, and it was a landslide victory for Una 2. So I had to give the people what they wanted.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't until Ben mentioned before the pre-ramble even began, Una 2 doesn't have stats. And I'm going, oh, shit.
Yep.
We'll make them up. It'll be sweet. Well, it's like, we'll just do this, and it'll be great. And so during the course of the rest of the pre-ramble, while Ben and John Spencer were frantically, they're just doing their shtick, talking back and forth, getting to know each other and all that kind of stuff. I'm frantically writing in a notebook everything I can think of. I've got War Room open in front of me with Una 1 stats, and I'm thinking to myself, I want this to be stupid but plausible, which is the ingredients for the best trolls. I mean,
yes.
It has to have that little taste in the back of your mouth of verisimilitude in order for it to really work as a quality troll. And we did the episode. I put it up, and the forums went crazy.
Yes,
Everyone thought
did.
it was real.
It was quite wonderful.
We treated it like it was real. We were straight up deadpan the whole episode on Una 2.
Yep.
And there were threads on the forums. Hungerford had to come out and officially state that it wasn't real. That was my favorite moment of the whole thing, is when Hungerford had to come out and say, "This is not real."
Yeah, I know.
Hungy.
I can
That poor
retire
guy.
from podcasting now. I've done it.
Yeah, that was great. And
So,
of course, with that troll, I'm sitting there going, okay, how do I actually play a homebrew warlock on my channel and make this a fun game?
And then, the next week, they release MERPANDAS, and both me and Ben go,
this is perfect.
This is perfect. You have bullcrap, I have bullcrap. Let's play bullcrap.
yeah, fantastic. It's a match made in the imagination.
It was. And, yeah, like
Dang, it
both
was fun.
Reilly and I have said, that was the funnest game we've had in such a long time.
Well, and I had such a wonderful time having you on the show, Ben. It was really great having you on, and it was so much fun to create Una 2, literally on with you, and then it was just the best that the internet grabbed onto it then. And then we come to find out that on another episode of my show, I decided to, as president for life of Warmachine and Hordes, I was going to make Scorn better. And then threads started popping up that Menoth John now says Scorn is getting buffed in the next. Come on, people. You guys, seriously, watch my show and understand the Privateer is not going to give me anything of value. It would rather I never existed.
Well, what is it? 100% totally confirmed, all caps, 3 exclamation marks?
Yeah, and I'll let your viewers in on the secret. If you see me tweet something or put something on Facebook and it's confirmed in all caps and 3 exclamation points, that means it's total and complete bullshit.
Yep.
Don't fall for it. But you guys did great with the battle report. I mean, it was really entertaining to watch, and
thank you.
It was super fun to watch all that Merpanda nonsense, and fuck that faction.
I know, right? Oh, Boople Snoot is so insane.
Jesus.
We were talking about that list could play. How many points is Boople Snoot?
Boople Snoot is, I think, only 6 points.
6 points. So you could play 69 points down and still have a pretty good chance because you got to fill your Yeah, your Void Beast points.
Yeah, and Bubbles is a 32.
Yeah.
So I'm playing.
Fill up the beast points and bring Boople Snoot.
Yeah, I'm playing.
Done.
I'm playing it. I've got 100. What is that? 107 points to mess around with.
Yeah.
And I was playing this many models and was 2.2. Yeah, 2 points under.
Yep.
You really need to run that list and see how powerful of a list you can put up against just the War Beast points and Boople Snoot.
Actually, that game that I played the next day at the gaming store.
Yeah, you didn't bring.
I didn't bring any unit because I didn't have enough medium-based models to run any units.
Yeah,
so
you ran a 50-pointer.
Was it a 50-pointer or a 35?
I don't remember. It was pretty small though.
It was 50 or 35 points, but I ran nothing but a battle group, Boople Snoot, and a siren. Yeah.
That's well played, gentlemen. Well played.
Oh.
I think I won that on scenario too.
Yeah, I think you did. But yeah, also thank you, Menoth John, for coming onto my channel to finish out this session because, creating Una 2 on your show, the moment that happened, I thought, I've got to have you back on mine. We had so much fun, or I had so much fun being on your channel. I just wanted to have you back on mine to finish this.
Well, you're always welcome to come back, and we're going to have you on the show again. And I really appreciate anybody. If you want to see what more happens on Sunday nights, www.twitch.tv/MenothJohn, 7 p.m. Central Time. It's rum-fueled shenanigans and painting shit. Sometimes we paint stuff, sometimes I get too drunk to paint shit. So I guess, with that, are we wrapping it up then, gentlemen?
Yeah, I
suppose so, yeah.
Yeah, it's about time to wrap it up.
Cool. So I'm going to go cook some eggy pucks.
Sounds good.
Getting ready for next week. So thank you so much for having me on, guys.
Hey, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for coming on.
I'll be popping on your show tonight. And to the crowd, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you again next week.
All right. Happy wargaming, y'all.
Yeah, bye-bye. Cool.
And awesome.
Sweet.
All right, thanks, guys. Take care. We'll talk to you later, all right?
Yeah, I'll see you tonight, man.
Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye. Oh, that was fun.